So what do you do with leftover brisket? So if you're asking me, one of the things I personally really like to do is keep it as intact as possible. So what I mean by that, in some of my other videos, like I kind of showcase like when you slice a brisket, you don't want to slice like all of it, because if you do that while it's still kind of warm and hot and ready to eat, it's gonna like, kind of dry out. Brisket's kind of a finicky piece of meat where you want to try and keep it as compact as possible. So even if you slice it, you want the slices to kind of like be rubbing against each other so that like it won't like really lose a lot of moisture. So one of the first things I like to do is only slice basically what I'm going to be eating. So when I say as compact as possible, generally when I have a leftover piece of brisket, it's like really like literally half the brisket that I haven't even sliced into. So I would always make sure to not slice it all at once, but rather keep it as unsliced as possible so you could reheat it and make sure it's as moist as possible when you slice into it a second time, if that makes sense. So that's kind of my off-the-cuff explanation on what to do with leftover brisket. Curious to hear what you guys think, and let's get to barbecuing.